What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer, and welcome to the channel. Sorry we had to start a little late. I want to say hi to the chat, but first I'm going to say hi to Eric Thurman with his awesome comment. Glenda stole the show. Sorry I'm starting a little late, guys. Let me know if everything's coming in good. Let me know if you can hear me. I got some setups going on my computer right now that we're going to do tonight that I actually put together at the last minute. I had a show planned out for tonight and I changed it at the last minute due to this Hasbro screening. So let's say hey real quick. We'll give a chance for some people to filter in. Like I said, I know I'm starting a little late. I do apologize. What's up? Crow was the first one in here. Then we have Aaron the Toy Enhancer. Starts at 9:30, guys. Just letting you know. Conhuesos in the house. Nothing better to do. Damn straight, bro. You came to the right place. Son of a Crayon Slayer. Good to see you, buddy. I still have to ship your package out. I do apologize. I know it's been almost 2 weeks now. Apologize about that, bro. I haven't forgot about that. I'm gonna put some final touches on your claw, and we'll ship it right out to you, bro. No worries. They eventually come. Ask everyone else in the chat. We got Woody 222 in the house. My figure addict. Man, he buys the most figs out of anybody I know. So that's good stuff. We got Legend Series with us tonight. What's up, Legend Series? Man, I got to catch up on some of your content. I haven't seen, I don't know how the hell I missed it, but I haven't seen the interview with Punk. I'm going to go watch it right after this stream. All right. We got Stuart Patrick here. Nice to see fresh faces and new people popping in. Stanley Haynes. Let's see if I can. Goodness, my stuff is just flying all over the place. Good to see you, bro. I've been seeing you in the chats on a lot of live streams lately. Your fault for my 10 Retro Troops order, Aaron. Just saying, it can be quite addicting. Yeah, I was talking to Woody. I think we were talking on his lunch break, and I was like, man, he's like, did you get your order in? I was like, man, I got it in, but they only let me have 5. He's like, man, go over to I forget what site he sent me to, but I went over there and bought some more. Dang, Woody, I can't even think of the site because I never bought from them, but I did today. Pop it up there, buddy. But yeah, if you guys are looking for the let's talk about that for a minute. Now that we got the show a little bit established here. Yeah, BBTS. Now that we got the show a little bit, it hit on Amazon too. Yeah. All right. What's up, Loki? Yeah. So you guys can hunt those retro cars down in other places, but man, I'm here to tell you, I was watching it. I had some free time today, and that was the first thing to sell out on Hasbro. I don't know what's on there now. Haven't really looked at it, but it sold out in 5 minutes. Okay. And that's going to tell you something. That's going to tell you something. People like their blue troopers, man. Give me a thumbs up if you love your Cobra blue troopers. Give me a thumbs up. Say hell yeah on the chat. Man, I love my blue troopers. They're going to sell. Hasbro, knows this. So my next question is, Hasbro, how the hell are you selling out when you know this is a fig that is going to go like ape shit? I mean, it's going to sell like crazy. You should have made a ton, sell out. This stuff should never sell out, but whatever, it does. I got my troops. Woody 222, thank you for hitting me up. Bobby Wald in the house, one of our main guys, always in the chat. I mean, all you guys are always here, and I appreciate it. Bobby, thank you for telling me about that stream on the Dragonfly because I did not know. Did anybody know that was going on down today? Did we get any foreshadowing of that, or did it just happen? If someone could say if it was spontaneous or if they knew about it, because I didn't know about it. Maybe I'm just, of course, I'm not always on the internet, not always on YouTube. Um, Want to say hi to the '80s toy boy. What's up, buddy? Never depend on Pulse except for their exclusives, right? Yeah. Yeah. Conhuesos, yes. Man, that Dragonfly was fire, man. Fire. You said it right. It's a legend. Hey, Woody. Yeah, Woody, thanks for spreading the word, man. Like I said, Bobby, yeah, it just happened, Woody said. Woody was telling Legend series. Bobby was telling me, and that's cool. That's why we need to bring this, this following, this fellowship together, this community together because this is what we are. We're becoming friends and we're going to share info and stuff. And I really, really like that, man. We're all clicking together really great. I've only been live streaming for 6 months. My channel is almost at a year. I have one more month to go, but I've only been live streaming for 6 months. And man, has it just changed my life as far as friendships and the way I look at things now. I get different perspectives and stuff, and I really enjoy that. And thank you guys so much. You are truly amazing subscribers and just really involved with the fellowship and the toy community. And that's why I decided to go ahead and work a little extra hard. I had a show plan. I was going to do a little trivia night. I know we have fun on those, but this hit. I had to change my whole show and the way I do things and all that. So it should be good. Um, Please bear with my internet. You guys know it's not the best. And again, like I wanted to talk about that retro trooper. I was really not surprised that it sold out so quick, but hasn't Hasbro like, and I don't know how many units they make or anything, but haven't they learned their lesson now from Arctic Bat, with some other troop builders? I mean, God, I could basically name any troop builder, but it's weird how like some stay into play and then others you cannot get your dang hangs on, like the Arctic bat, for instance, or any of the old troopers are definitely hard to get. And I understand that the line's progressing, but you got to think the original bat I can still buy on Amazon. I mean, I can still buy the Alley Viper and stuff like that. It's like I really, really would like to know what their turnout is and how many figs they produce and why we're short here and there. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, Woody Triple Two, right? The Crimson Alley Viper is like a diamond in the rough. Exactly. And yeah, troop builders are necessary, okay? Loki War 2 said it exactly. Oh, you know why troop builders are necessary, especially in the Hasbro's point of view, is because they are directing this towards an adult audience. No matter what they say, no matter who they can't fool anybody. This is an adult collection, okay? It's an adult audience, and we have adult money, okay? So the people that can troop build, they will. They will. You know why? Because we couldn't do it when we were kids, and we're gonna do it now, and it looks awesome. Holy smokes! When I have 30 freaking troops of one kind sitting on my shelf, looks like an army ready to go. I'll put a little leader right there. Man, I got my Cobra army, and I love the way that looks. I could look at it every day. So there's nothing like multiple troops lined up, and it just has a presence of Cobra power. Okay, which I like. I do like to see that. Same with multiple vehicles lined up and all that. It looks like a real army. Yeah, same for the snow serpents. Great. Stanley, yes, exactly. And then we got the retro. All right. And to be honest, I picked up one retro. I ordered one retro snow serpent. That's how interested I was because I was disappointed with the snowshoes and all the other aspects that they could have hit on, but just didn't. Just did not. Oh, it's a little weird. But that being said, it is cool that they did at least bring back the retro snow serpent so you can have some kind of snow serpent, not the deluxe one, but and Eric Thurman says, did anyone get Stalker? I did order one Stalker. I'm fine with the one for now. I might pick up another one in the wild later on, which is what I normally try to do. I buy one and then try to pick one up in the wild. With the last wave, with Rakondo, like I didn't even buy him. I just ended up picking him up in the wild, and I got lucky on that. So, but yeah, I picked up one Stalker. The only thing I didn't like about Stalker was the hat. I mean, you just don't see a camouflage beret. I mean, come on. When have you seen one? I haven't seen one. That's the first one I've seen. So I'm going. Luckily, I have a bunch of stalkers and stuff from just messing around with some custom ideas, and I picked them up cheap at Ross. So they're like $5 a piece. Boom! I'm popping a hat. As soon as my retro card comes, I'm popping a hat out of the old stalker and stick it right on just to make me happy. Sorry, guys. That sounds awful. Aaron, you're such an ass. That's what I'm doing. Oh man, I'm gonna slaughter your name, bro, but I'm gonna try it, man. Arson, Havsiplan. I'm so sorry. I probably slaughtered that. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you. It's the first time I've seen you up in here. You must be a new subscriber. But yeah, thank you, buddy. One stalker for the wall, and sometimes some of the figs, make us feel like that. That's how I felt. I was like, well, one's good, one's good. Boom, we're gonna put them up on the wall. We're gonna pop them open, whatever, and that's it. But like with the trooper, you're like, I was like, how many can I get? How many can I get of these troopers? It was crazy. Hey, what's up, Grievance? Good to see you, buddy. Awesome, man. And that was yeah. We had fun in the chat last night on Punks, man. That was a really good show. I know Punk's got to be like, since this Dragonfly thing dropped, Punk's got to be like, oh man, damn it, it's not my night. Yeah, thank goodness for me not dropping Tuesdays yet, because I got blessed with the Dragonfly nights, which is awesome. So we can talk about it a little bit. Um, yeah, yeah, he looks good now. The retro trooper, of course. I'm sure you guys may have. I'm sorry, I don't have a picture of it. I should have put one up, but I didn't have time to make a slideshow. I just have time. Yeah, Punk's pissed. We'll put that up. Hang on. But the blues are a little bit different, so they're gonna look different from your blues that you have already. Okay, so it might be, you might want to army together and not necessarily with your blues. I won't know how, like on the picture that I've seen on Facebook when they put the two blues together, the new retro card and the old trooper. Um, I don't know if the lighting was more so playing with my eyes on the differences of the blues. I know it is more bright, it's more pungent. It should be. It's a retro. It's from the cartoon, so those colors are gonna be more pungent. Or of course, we'll grab one right now. Classified is a more realistic blue, you might say, or realism in color and stuff. So yeah, they're going to be a little different, and the lighting in here is awful. So I couldn't do a comparison in here if I did have the retro card, but I'm not worried about that too much. I don't know if it bothered you guys at all. Does it match the Coco? And that's a good question. Hang on, we're gonna first, Eric. I have to put up your first great comment. Punk's pissed. It's like, damn it. Maybe he'll fit it in the Thursday with a friend. Who knows? He might be going live right now. But yeah, I can imagine some people starting a little early tonight and whatnot just to try to get this news out. But stick with me. We are going to go through the actual um, Hasbro YouTube. So, and Eric, that is a good question. Okay, from what I've seen, and dang it, he's not in here. Oh yeah, he is. Okay, hang on. Let me grab Mickey. I did bring him in here. I try to bring my I play with my toys in the garage constantly because I'm doing setups and stuff. I'm building different vehicles for you guys and stuff, and sometimes I need a figure in there. So okay, from what I've seen, Eric, on the Coco, is that he in the when they compared them on the Facebook pictures, the blues look the same. Yes, they looked very similar. Of course, the belts and everything was different and whatnot. And he has on the new retro, and sorry, I keep bumping the mic. And this is something that I really like. His gloves were long and extended. I love that look. Very cartoony. And also on the new retro that we're getting, the blue shirt collar, the light blue shirt collar, which is it's cartoon accurate, like to a T. I really like it. I like it so much. I probably like it just as much as the Mickey. I might like it more when I get it in hand. I think it's a slamming Cobra Commander that is a release that everyone can get their hands on. It's not locked down into a HasLab like this damn thing was. I apologize for anybody that could not get their hands on a his tank. That is not fair to include, the first Cobra Commander that we really wanted in there. And I'm glad you guys are all going to get your hand into it. Yeah, looks close. But yeah, I think as far as what they did with the retro and the helmet Cobra Commander that we wanted, you guys are getting probably the best one. Screw that little Mickey symbol. You know, it's a damn good Cobra Commander. I really liked where they went with it. Yes. Yes, Arson. The Vac metal mask. I mean, that is going to be amazing, man. Amazing. Amazing. And the more we talk about it, I know this is a limited edition. The more we talk about it, I mean, it's just like it's obvious, that is visually a better looking Cobra Commander. It is. Now it's not as hard to find as the Mickey, but it is. And honestly, like that should be the first thing that sells out. You're like, oh, that Cobra Commander is gonna sell out, and Hasbro or whatever. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking, but no, it didn't sell out. It was the Cobra Trooper that sold out, and Hasbro, I hope you're listening, man. Okay, Commander is sold out now. Okay, so he is sold out now, but I'm telling you that Trooper went first, which will tell you something. Missed out bolt. Oh, hey, Gonzo, I'm sorry, man. You got to get that on the second hand, bro. Go ahead and I'm going to tell you guys right now, when on the His Tank HasLab when it first came out, um, the prices that you could get it for in the secondhand market when it was first released were way better than they are now. It only seems like it's going up and up and up. I don't see no good deals. I don't see no good deals anywhere on the HasLab His Tank. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get your second run at the Dragonfly as soon as it's released, if someone puts one up on Facebook or whatever, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you pay $100 extra, you're doing good. If you pay $50 extra, you're doing good. Okay, you're not gonna get anything for that. No more is going to be like, oh, I'm just gonna get it for the price it was. People are not gonna do that no more. They totally understand that these things are valuable. People do want them, and they're just not gonna part with it. But when it first comes out is the best time. The more you wait, it seems like the higher it's going to be. And I know that has been reversed for some people, But from my experience, that's what it's been. That's what it's been. I go and hunt down those his tanks every now and then if I see them, and I'll see them on Facebook, and I'll try to watch how the deals go down and all that. See how long they sit. Gonzo. Let me see if I can get this. Gonzo says, hang on, we're good. Sorry, Gonzo says he sees a hiss with figs, $440. Jump on it. That's good. That's fair enough. Because honestly, the ones I see are 5. They want 5 for the whole thing. Don't be scared to pull the trigger. You will not be disappointed with that. I know that for a fact. I don't think there was any bad things said about the hiss, except for maybe the sometimes the doors. It just takes a little finessing to close your doors and get them all the way latched down. That was the only problem I had. And any problems that anyone had, and especially if I seen it on Facebook, Hasbro took care of it. One dude, his I don't I something was messed up with his canopy or something. It was really bad, broke or something. They sent him a damn brand new one. So they are printing out parts. I don't know how long they'll last, but they are being prepared and trying to be professional about these HasLabs with making extra parts and keeping their customers happy and everything. We got 25 in the chat. Please give a like, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Now is a good time. I wanted to bring up the fact, and then we're gonna go back to a couple comments up here from the guys. I wanted to bring up something that I did yesterday. I went ahead and started the membership on the channel, and we are set up for super chats, I believe, and all that stuff now. I haven't had this in the past, and I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know why I couldn't activate it, and nor could anyone that's been on YouTube really help me. And I figured it out. It was the stupidest thing. In my demigraph or whatever, it tells where you're from. I put Georgia, and not Georgia in the United States. It was like Georgia, like far away Georgia. So I changed all that to United States. I know that sounds crazy and stupid, but you got to think, when I started the channel, I didn't know it was going to like blow up like this, and that was something I did when I started, and I was like, holy smokes, this whole time that's what it's been. But that being said, we're going to start the membership. I didn't even want to talk about memberships or how that's going to work or whatnot. Only for the reason that I couldn't get it to work. So memberships are in. The bottom rate, I'll tell you right now, it is $4.99 a month. All right. But my perks are going to be unlike any channel you ever experienced. You already know I give away free stuff. We play games. We do that. I've already given away over $1,200 in my first year of free merchandise. We went ahead and roughed up the estimate. So that'll give you a clue. And that's with my channel making nothing. Okay. Now that the channel makes things, of course, I'm going to be dumping a lot more into that. And believe me, I don't make much. I'm lucky to make $50 a month on YouTube, which is nothing. That's like me shipping 3 packages. And you guys know we ship packages all the time. But we're going to grow over time and stuff. And I wanted to let you guys know that when you do join the membership, I'm going to include something that no one's ever done. And there's going to be special missions that you guys need to complete. And it's going to be not hard, it's not going to be something like, oh God, you have to travel or spend money. It's going to be easy missions that you can complete. And as you complete them, we are going to go into some awesome prizes for the wins. Okay. And there's going to be a point system given out and all kinds of cool stuff we have planned. Woody triple two, man, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are the very first person to first pop off. Yes. Thank you, Woody triple two. You are the man, bro. I want to be there for your first pop off now. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I guess things are working now that I have the right country. But yeah, the channel is going to be great. There's going to be lots of perks. We're going to do membership lives, membership special membership trivias. Um, the the shows that are going to be on membership are going to be a lot different because I don't have to worry about monetization and all that junk. It's going to be a lot like a lot more real, okay? And as you guys know, I do mingle with other toy tubers, okay? There's a lot of great gentlemen that I'm going to meet out in the Joe Fest and whatnot. And as you guys know, we're constantly re-recording. So another great thing of the show, and this will happen in 2 weeks, is if you're a member, you'll be able to see outtakes, comedy cuts, stuff that's just hilarious that you are not going to be able to see in my videos, only because I cut a lot of that stuff out. It's a lot of nonsense, but once it builds up and I establish I'm going to make these videos of just, the stupid things that happens while we're recording. And believe you me, it is hilarious. I've been dying to pour out some of this content, but I again, it was going to be for the membership. I've been thinking of these ideas for 6 months now. I have a black book. It's called the membership book. And we jot down these ideas. Me and Missy come up with them sometimes here and there. And it's really fun. I wanted to get up to some comments, and I know I'm behind in the chat because I'm just blabbing about. Um, I wanted to bring this up, Woody Triple Two, real quick. And thank you, dude. Thank you for the first chat there. I think once the Dragonfly comes out, that the his price will drop because the same flippers are buying Dragonflies as well, and they want to get rid of the his tanks. That's a good point. That's a very good point that I didn't think of. That was very smart, Woody Triple Two. If people do still have these his tanks and they're loaded up with their Dragonflies, you can guarantee if I was sitting on his tank for over a year, I would be dropping the price. Okay, that's a good thing to watch. We're gonna get down to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna scroll through the comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and slip into the show. Okay. Um, Eric Thurman says, "Who makes a good hood for the retro, man?" Um, Loki Wartooth has amazing hooded Cobra Commanders. If you want to get with Loki, and I'm sure he can hook you up with one. Oh, Loki, man, bro. I'm trying to go through the. Thank you, Loki. You the man. He said I'm first. Was it Loki? Was you the first? Oh wow. God, guys, I'm so behind in the chat. Damn, thank you, Loki. It really does work. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's Gonzo is in here. You guys are pouring in. I'm trying to keep up with everything. I'm sorry if I do repeat your name. No, I think Woody got you because Loki was like, "Damn it, Woody." Thank you guys, man. Honestly. I'm as you guys can see, I'm going through the chat, but I will get caught up here and we'll take off. And Crow says, "Oh man, I gotta get a computer now. These memberships are great, but they're a nightmare on my tablet." Yes, yeah, I know, buddy. It's hard to log in. Legend Series. You guys are blessings, really. I did not expect it to hit like that. I appreciate it, Legend Series. Thank you so much, guys. Screw it, I'll be number 2. Hey, man, number 2 is better than no number. Oh man, Yeah, this is hey, I want to say hi to Crowned Fox Productions. I haven't seen them before. It's good to see you in the chat. I hope you guys are staying tuned here. We're going to start talking about the Dragonfly very soon. And again, I'm going to do a screen share tonight with you guys, okay? So, it's my first time. Please be patient. I know my internet is um kind of glitchy, so we'll work it. We'll work it. I want to get down through the chat. Yeah, Crow says make Woody's point on his prices go viral before I get to Joe Fest. Nice. Yeah, and Loki did. He said Woody got me. I swear, it takes forever for my chats to show up. All right. Grievance, bro. Grievance is Grievance is a new member, guys. Thank you so much, Grievance. Bro, awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. I do believe you are the first member. This is the first that I talked about it. I did put a post in the community, but bro, thank you. Welcome, man. It will be unlike any other membership. You guys know me. I aim to please, and I ain't scared to spend some money. All right. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys I ain't scared to spend some money because I've blown so much money in my entire life on just useless, frivolous bullshit. From addictions to bad habits to whatever. And I don't mind spending money for the good, especially for people that are enjoying the channel, man, and love toys with a passion like I do. I will go the distance. It's Gonzo. Thank you so much. In case you didn't getting the first one. Thank you, it's Gonzo. God, you guys are y'all gonna bring me to tears before the end of the night. God, man. Thank you. We got Roman Graham in here. I see a lot of new faces. I think a lot of new subscribers been pouring in this month. I appreciate it. It's good to see you, Roman Graham. What's happening, guys? We're about to talk about this Dragonfly. We're just getting down in the chat here. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to roll through it so I don't miss anything. If I missed any supers, or anything like that, all right, I think I'm at the bottom, and then we can get into the show. But first, thank you, Legend Series, bro. Thank you for becoming a member. That's awesome. You will love. Oh yes. Here we go. Crow, thank you so much, bro. I had this at the top of my list. I have a talking points. Everyone remember to send best wishes to Speedy Recover to Triple C. He's missing, y'all. Okay, I've been talking to Triple C. He has messaged me because we have some deals going on some toy trading and stuff like that. Triple C is back home. His back is recovering. He can barely walk. Okay, so you guys gotta. I know what that feels like, Triple C. If you're watching right now, bro, I know what that feels like. I know what it is when it takes 20 to 30 minutes just to get out of the bed to use the bathroom and in all that process and everything. I have been there. My back's so messed up, I can't even move. Okay, bro, I know what you're going through. Honestly, I want to give a bit of information out. What stopped all my back troubles was when I finally bought an orthopedic bed, an expensive mattress. I'm talking like $3,000 mattress, okay? Something you would spend on a car, but you guys can find them out there used cheap, okay? Totally changed my back problems. I haven't had back problems in the past 12 years just because of that bed. Not a one. And I used to have them almost every couple months, I'd say. My back would go out and I couldn't walk. It was because of my sleeping habits and the bed that I was sleeping on. Okay. So guys, please take that into consideration if you have any back problems. And you're talking to a man who went from back problems, very bad, got the bed, got healthy, and I even trained jujitsu 2 to 3 nights a week. I'm very physical, man. I have to do forward rolls. I'm folded up and bent constantly in weird positions, even though I'm a big, heavy guy. I'm very flexible, and that has helped. Okay, and still no back problems. So anybody suffering from that, have hope. I love seeing the green grievance. I love seeing the green memberships now, dude. That is wild. That is so surreal. It doesn't pop up on the screen, but in the chat now, yeah, you guys, that's awesome, man. I love seeing that. I really feel like the channel is taking off from here. Duke, what's up, Duke? Or Doke? It's Doke. I'm sorry. A mattress is something you use more than anything else. Spend the money. 100% right. Think of how much time you spend sleeping. You don't realize it because you're sleeping, but so many hours are spent. This is when your body needs to recuperate, it needs to recover. I like to slam, me and my wife, we slam protein shakes before we go to bed. It's part of our routine after jujitsu, and protein will help you recover. You want to take in about 54 grams. I do almost up to 100, and you can do a little more over that. 100 grams of protein is going to help your body heal. You got achy joints, something hurts, you need protein. It'll help you recover. Your body sucks that in over the night, and boy, yeah, you can feel so much better. Are you looking at the yes. You guys are throwing up the that's cool. Grievance is throwing up some of the emojis that I threw in there. The firefly, the Voltron. I can't see them on my end, but I think you guys can see them in yours. So that's cool, Grievance. Thanks, buddy. You're the man. What's up, Wraith Mace? Hey guys, sorry. Wraith Mace, we're about to kick it off, man. Good to see you, bro. I'm so glad to see you. You are in everybody's chat. You always make it a must to pop in, man. You are amazing, truly. Yeah, Loki. This is facts. This is facts. Protein farts are gross. Fortunately, I consume enough dairy product to where it doesn't affect me like that. That's probably my number one intake is dairy. I to this day, and that's why I don't like drinking a lot of alcohol all the time. To this day, I still have to go to the fridge at least once or twice a day, pour me a glass of milk, and pound it and pound it. Wraith, you are the man, bro. Thank you for becoming a member. We just kicked this up. I just turned it on yesterday. Like I told everyone, my demographic was set in Georgia, not United States, Georgia. In the other Georgia. so I fixed all that. I got it all straightened out. We're good to go. I'm back in America, the United States, and I can have memberships again. Apparently, you can't have memberships in Georgia. Graze, dude. Yeah, grats. I always get that. That spell check always screws me up too bad. Or I'll punch something even when I type it in, and then I'll send it, and it comes out totally different. I'm like, what just happened? Especially when I'm mainly when I'm typing someone's weird name. Yeah, you take creatine. Hey, Eric Thurman, yes, bro, you know your shit. Creatine's good, man. Yes, I know a lot of people that take it. We were on a creatine kick. I just need to re up. Hey, con huesos. Yeah, Eric Thurman is lifting, bro. He's doing them 90-pound curls, man. 90-pound curls, baby. Yeah, he's like Big Boa. Eric Thurman knows how to cook, lifts weights, got some killer tattoos. Amazing dude. He's probably a lady killer. If I had to bet, Eric Thurman's still a lady killer. Oh man. All right, guys. We're gonna make a mad attempt, okay? keep your fingers crossed and pray for me. Now remember, guys, I don't have any monitor or moderator. I don't have any of that. So let me know if something's going on. You guys can't hear, you can't see, whatever. Just let me know. We'll do it as that. All right. Dang, Wraith Mace with the gifted one Aaron Toynhancer membership. Who is the lucky fellow? Yes. Got you twice, Woody. Oh man. And Eric's laying down his digits. He does the 230 bench and the 315 dead. Nice. That'll tell you how that's a strong mug. Oh. And Conhuesos, you weigh 130. Nice. I'm sitting at 230 right now. But I'm trying real hard to get to 200. I would really like to, so I can go back to competing in jiu-jitsu. That's what I do. I'm a international Brazilian jiu-jitsu competition, and it's something that I had a passion for the longest time. I'm 7 years into my journey, and I haven't competed regularly in the past 2 years. But other than that, I've podiumed IBJJF several times. Something I really like. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to try to click into this. Let's go ahead. Bear with me. This is the first time I ever done anything like this, okay? So here's little me down here. Here's my little screen, okay? And we got right off the rip, no one knew this was coming up. Bam, it just hit us, okay? So we got hit with the Dragonfly. And again, thank you, Bobby Wald, for telling me, and Woody and all that for conversating with me today and keeping me on track, making sure I'm down with the what's going on in the toy fellowship here. All right, so right off the rip, we got B-Mac and Lenny. Of course, no Emily, and we normally have like another guy in there. Not the designer, but the what's the name I'm looking for? I'm a purple belt Legend Series. I am 2 years into my purple belts. My wife is the same, and she is just as good, if not better. But yeah, we have a designer and then a sculptor normally. So that's the word I was looking for. We normally have a sculptor sitting with us, okay? And BMAC is part of marketing right there. But we normally see Emily, okay? And I have nothing against Emily and stuff. It just seems like BMAC and Lenny really click, man. They really click. I think they are shuffling to this route. And not that Emily was bad or anything. It just you could tell the connection that B-Mac and Lenny have. They're buddies, okay? And that goes a long way. You guys can tell by being in the chat. We're all basically buddies in here. And we give each other the room and just respect that. One deserves to voice their opinion. So it's really great. We'll go in here. I'm going to we'll get to the box, okay? Going to bring it up really quick. And again, if you guys can't hear me for some reason, all right. So this is the top of the box. All right. Too many errands. Yes. Loki Wartooth, thank you. Yeah, there is too many Aarons and Tonys. Loki's name is Aaron. In case you didn't know, I'm sorry, Loki, if you didn't want anyone to know, but yeah, Loki is also an Aaron, but I just call him Loki because the name's cool as shit. Loki Wartooth, and that's just how I know him. So when Darren's over here, I try to call him Darren, but I really want to call him Three Straw or Three Star all the time. Three Straw, three draw, 3 star draw. All right. So the box is looking really good. I was really happy. Let's see if we can get to the great, the better side, looking side of it. We'll see here. Yeah. Okay. So obviously the art was looking really on point. Um, even when he opened the 80s toy boy, thank you so much. Gifted another membership gifted. Thank you so much, buddy. Very nice of you. So the box was looking really good. Even it had the wraparound effect that we had with the HasLab for the his tank. I Right now, from what I see, when I have my two boxes together or on the same shelf, it's gonna look really good. I really like that. I do like displaying my boxes. I still have the box to my Thunder tank sitting right up because it looks so amazing. It's so amazing, and artwork is fantastic. Crow, you got it. Yes. See, Crow? Man, you're so lucky, bro. I'm trying to get it to pop up. Stupid mouse. Oh shit. Thanks, 80s Toy Boy. Thank you, 80s Toy Boy. Helping my boy Crow out there. Get linked up. That's awesome. He's working out some computer issues. Obviously, I am too. So let's go back into the HasLab here. Box was looking good. I'm gonna roll along and see where we can get to the different points. Let's see here. All right, let's bring this up. This was interesting. Okay. So, and that's not quite where I wanted to be. Let's click over to this one. So, when they brought up the sticker sheet, if you look closely, okay, and he brings it up, this was a surprise to me. Let me go back over to. Sorry, guys. This was a surprise to me. Right down in the right down in there on the right hand. That's a zombie wild bill or zombie fly sticker. Very interesting. Very interesting. Holy shit, Grievance. Dang it. You get Grievance. Dude, when I see you, I'm taking you out for a steak dinner. Gifted 10 Aaron the Toy Enhancer memberships. Bro. Yeah. Grievance, let me know where you're at. I think I do know where you're at. I think I have sent you something. Bro, I'm just coming and taking you to Outback. Stickers are great. Yeah, Eric says the stickers are great. Look at all these new members now. Thank you so much, Grievance. You're the man. Um, so yeah, the stickers are great. They looked really good, and the zombie one, that was really just like an extra treat, man. I was like, wow. I was like, that's cool. And it's very obvious to see that like through the as you if you watch the HasLab today or not, yeah, the Dragonfly HasLab, the it was very obvious to see that Lenny has a passion for a zombie, and that's that goes with a lot of us. We've aged through the years, the past 10 years watching The Walking Dead, and whether you hate it or like it, I mean, it made an impact greatly, for the zombie community, and brought even got those other zombie movies, in the works there. We got Conwesos as a member now. Yes, buddy. Awesome. Dope made it in there. Sweet. Sweet. But yeah, that was a real treat. I don't know. Did you guys know about the zombie sticker? I didn't know about the zombie sticker, and I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see here. Let's see what Crow says here. But in the zombie one, better than the Tiger Force set of stickers. I love it, but no tiger stripes at all. Yes. Yeah. Yep. That is a bummer, man. Jeffrey Lopez is up in here. He's excited about the Dragonfly. I am too. It was really good. Like we didn't expect this. We didn't know when this was coming. Grievance still gifting. Listen, I think it's Grievance' goal to anyone who is in the chat is getting a membership tonight, bro. Bro, thank you so much, man. You're the man. And now I'm going to hunt down your address and just send you some cool stuff, regardless. My hang on. You gotta put this up here. This is funny. Conwayso says, my blind ass, my blind ass was squinting like a bitch trying to read that. Dude, I'm squinting all the time, man. Squinting all the time. Hey, Crow, good question. Grievance, are you coming to Joe Fest? Bro, let us know. Yeah. And Doak says, "Yeah, that's how they get to buy Tiger Force version that is coming." And in case you guys don't know, when a HasLab does get to the toy enhancer's house, the first thing that he does is he takes one out of the box and rips it completely apart. So that'll be fun. You'll probably get an early peek at that through the membership, and that'll be something cool. Cool to add to the membership. Also, the early release. Okay, let's get into the further. Let's get further into this Dragonfly opening, you guys. Okay, and again, I want to say this one more time. Lenny and BMAC were really clicking good. I really like the way everything went. Um, let's see. We can get into here. I want to get to this part. Okay. So right here, Lenny has this stand. Okay. The stand is brilliant. All right. The stand is brilliant because it puts it the dragonfly is going to look good on a shelf, but the stand enhances the look so much. You can get it at a better angle. Okay. If you wanted to, you guys know I'm going to do it. You can send some light through the bottom of that stand very easily. It has a nice, clear glass effect. I'm sure it's going to look amazing lit up. You could put anything in there. Um, you could probably set a fig inside there. I don't know if that's possible or whatnot, if it's tall enough. But the things that were going through my mind when I seen that stand, I was like, oh my goodness, that's such and I hope they do it for every air vehicle that's coming out. Okay. Um, Bobby Wald, new member. Thank you, bro. You are the man. And Bobby, again, congratulations. If you guys are new to the channel, Bobby was our grand prize winner last year. We gave away a free Zartan layer diorama, and I built it in front of you guys. So it wasn't something that like he's seen and he knew he was gonna. He's like, okay, I'm cool. I'm getting this. He won something that he didn't know what he was getting, along with some figs. He knew he was getting the figs, but it was really cool, and I'm sure it was exciting for Bobby to watch and everyone to watch on YouTube. We eventually got it out to Bobby. It was expensive to ship, but hey, we make things happen on this channel. And it was great. It was really great for me to like. It was the first diorama I ever like gave away, so it was very like fulfilling to finish that project and actually give it away. Stanley, yeah, lighted cloud effects. Yes, that would be cool, man. You could put like some cotton in there and whatever and get the cloud effect or whatever. God, the different things you could do with that stand alone are amazing. To modify it or just make it look good. And it's cool. They give you two sticker options or multiple sticker options. You could do something custom and put it on the bottom. It's very versatile, and I hope they do that. Now, talking about the air vehicles and the stands, and we hope that they come with stands. I wanted to bring up something that I didn't catch on to until I was reading the comments. I was going over doing my talking points and writing them down. Someone in the comments stated that I think it was either BMAC or Lenny. Lenny slipped up and said jet. He said the word jet. I couldn't pinpoint who said it or where they said it. I heard this in the comments and then I heard it again and again. So if anyone knows about that aspect, please mention it on the comments right here and we'll talk about it a little further. But at some point, Lenny did squeak out jet. Okay. And that's giving us clues to the next HasLab, which we are waiting for the San Diego Comic-Con, and it is verified that it will be revealed there. Okay, the next HasLab, which we are so excited for. And if Three Star Draw was in here, we would be going back and forth because he does not think it's going to be the Rattler, and I am 100% sure it's going to be the Rattler. And we even made a little gentleman's bet on it. So I will let well, I'll let you guys know how that turns out. We'll find out who wins. Oh man. Grievance. He says, I'll YouTube my hot mess of a dial, LOL. Grievance, did you get your channel established? Have we taken a look at it, buddy? I'm sorry, man, if I feel like we've been at this road before. I ask so many people if they have channels, and that's my problem. I ask people if they have channels, then I try to I'll go research them and try to find them. Sometimes I can't find them because they just started out, and it's hard if it's a weird name or something. Sometimes the channels are hard to find. Triple C's was a good example of that. Triple C's channel was very hard for me to find. In fact, I think Crow had to send it. I just started it today. Grievance, awesome, bro. Grievance, go ahead and put your name of your channel up in the comments. I want to put it on screen. You are such an amazing subscriber, and when I get, go ahead and put the name of it. And everyone, please go over there and subscribe. Let's keep up with Grievance. He is really big in the toy community and people that have a lot of passion like that. And here it is, right here, guys. The real Grievance. Okay. The real Grievance. Go over there, check his channel out, give us a like, give it a subscribe. He just started it. He may not have content up there. Go ahead. He's gonna load it up. This guy has a lot of passion for the fellowship. Okay. Good guy to follow. hey, hey, Grievance. No worries. He says, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun. It's fuck. Yeah. It is, man. It's fun, and just chatting with you guys and having a good time. I mean, it's fun making the content. It's fun learning stuff. Yeah, there we go. Crow's all subbed up. All right, Legend Series is on board. And again, if you guys are watching this in the replay, go ahead and please sub to the. We're gonna put it up one more time. I'm sorry if you guys hear the kids screaming in the background. They're playing. We got a lot of little kids over. All right, we're gonna put it up one more time. Yeah, if you guys are watching the replay again, go check out the real Grievance. And a lot of these people that I'm popping up in the chat, Crow, Legend Series, these people have YouTube channels too. If you're ever looking for new content, because I know how it is. Sometimes I watch all my content, or especially when I first started, I would watch all my content and I'd be thirsty for more. I'd be like, man, I gotta find something new to watch, But that's it. It is what it is. Let's get back to the Dragonfly, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta pull up the tab and kind of like shuffle over. And this is my first time ever controlling a uh a split screen type deal here. Okay. So bear with me. I know it's gonna be a little glitchy. Here's what I want to talk about right here. Next. Okay. And this is awesome. All right. I know that doesn't look like much, just a piece of plastic with zip ties and all that. Oh, let me tell you what that is. Um, that is care that is above and beyond on these little things that they do for collectors, just for the toy in general. These little safety precautions that they put in case that box was sitting sideways, I guess, at some point or whatever. If it was in a heated element, um, it would be a lot safer with this brace. I totally agree. That's only because I know how easy plastic can get heated, and it either reduces the strength of it or it completely warps it. Okay, so heat is never good for plastic, but this brace in there, that's very good. Very good of Hasbro to incorporate that. You know that little extra effort is duly noted. Okay. Hey, Grievance. Yeah, Woody. Woody said he's subbed and waiting for more content already. With the fart noise. All right, Woody, you're the man. And we'll put this up. Yeah, Doke says Grievance, don't rush. I just started last year, and vids I made last year just starting to take off. No rhythm, no rhyme or reason. Exactly. You never know when you're like I can remember some videos that I put up and they were up for months and months, and then I'm literally going down the road and I stop at a gas station and I take a quick glance at my YouTube. You know, us YouTubers, we're always checking our channel. Don't say you don't because you do. We're always checking for new subs and we're checking for new comments because I want to respond to you guys. I want to keep in touch with you guys 24/7. All right. Yeah, I totally got distracted from where I was going with that. But yeah, all of a sudden, boom, one of my videos from 2 months ago is taking off. It is literally I'm watching it literally climb in views, and it went all the way up to the thousands that day, and I was totally blown away. I was like, man, how did this happen? What it is your video gets watched, it gets shared maybe a couple times, and boom, boom. If that happens within a couple minutes, it's starting to take off into the algorithm, and your videos can get ate up like that. So don't be surprised. It's not impossible, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it's not impossible. Your videos can take off even if they didn't get watched much when they first were published. So always keep your content out there. Um, I forget how many videos we have now. I think I'm well over 400. And again, I'm almost a year into to YouTube. In 1 month. Yeah, exactly 1 month. I will be a year into YouTube. All right, so we talked about the brace. Let's move on to the good stuff, guys. I want to give a big thank you to my wife, um, Missy, who made me dinner and actually brought it to the out here to where I could eat right before the live stream here. Big thank you to her. She seen I was working hard trying to change the stream up so we could talk about this since it was last minute. And right here is one of the panels that opens up that reveals the gunnery in there. And they were showing some panels like this, like on the engine components. I'm not sure if we'll get to look at everything, but hell yeah, you guys are all subbing. Thank you guys. Grievance, see, buddy, things are coming back. Nice, nice. Yeah. He says it's fun. I don't care about blowing up. Just Just gonna try enjoying my ride. Hey, that's how I was too. I started this thing because people told me I needed to, and I was like, "Whoa, well, it's a way to document my toy collection," and I wanted something for my kids to look back at while I was in my 40s or whatever, because we only get older from here, and to look at the kind of person I was, or maybe I might be gone one day, and they want to come back and look at what dad was into and stuff, and that's why you'll see my kids pop up on the channel here and there. I don't make them a part of the channel, and they have an option to invest their time into the channel after they finish school and they're 18. Then they can become part of the channel. I just it's a we're in an adult collecting world, and I don't think I should have a my kids being fully developed as a co-host or something in the channel. That's just not right for me to make that decision as much as they would want to. I'm gonna let them do it when they're finished with school, and that'd be great. That's my ultimate goal. If one of my kids do take, and I have 5 of them, so maybe one will, if they do take over the channel and keep it going for me later in the years, that would be very interesting. Okay, let's pop this up for a second. Shane Shooter. He says, I wish there was a mechanism, ST middle of the propeller that would allow you to hang it and the propeller still spin. That is a very, very interesting concept. Almost like, let's see, and we're dang, I don't think he's in the chat tonight. Kind of like a bike. Aaron said, "Hold my beer." I don't even drink beers. How about hold my doobie? But I think it would be almost like as far as what you're talking about, almost like a freestyle bike would be, with the concept of you can spin your handlebars with the brake type deal. You could incorporate something like that, or but yeah, a top hanger mounted on the top of the propeller would work. But yeah, that would be cool. A lot of people, they know I modify toys, and a lot of people are like, "Are you going to get the propeller to spin? Are you gonna get the propeller to spin?" I don't know, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is kinda letting out a little too much, but I'm gonna try, okay? I already have a low torque motor purchased, and it's on the way. I know that it's gonna be here way before the Dragonfly arrives, but that's how I do a lot of my stuff. Um, I do have a low torque motor. I will not know until I pull it apart, honestly. But you guys know me. I'm in yeah. Wired to the lights. Yeah, right? Um, Now this thing does have lights, so I don't think I will be putting any lighting in like I normally do. But I believe if I do put the low torque motor in there, it's not going to I don't think it's gonna run off the battery pack. I'll probably put a separate battery pack in like I did with the super vamp that sits right behind me. It has 2 battery packs, one for the lights and one for the RC components. Yeah, you guys know it. You guys know it, and honestly, that's what I hope you guys, are looking forward to, is me enhancing stuff, because that's where my passion really shines. I didn't know it. I didn't know it was gonna be my niche, but we started the channel, and, obviously, from the views that I get on the stuff that I enhance, I see that you guys really, really enjoy it. So it just makes me wanna do it more and more. Alright, let's get to this part, okay? Now, yeah, the box was small. We were like, "Oh, man, this thing's long." It's of course, because it comes in pieces. Very brilliant for shipping. When they fed the tail into the actual unit, it had nice clicks, okay? And, BMac and Lenny were constantly talking about this through the stream. They had those satisfying clicks of reassurance that everything was being locked and popped in there, okay? And I like that. like Lenny said, I like the way the clicks were clicking in and everything sounded good. Lenny brought up the fact that when you work an action figure, all right, when you have an action figure and you are working it and you feel the little clicks in his torso and whatnot, it's just satisfying. It's reassurance that that probably will not get drastically loose. Okay, that's what it really reassures us. Gonzo, what'd you say, buddy? Front, bottom can use a spotlight. All right, bro. I will make it happen. So, looks like we are adding some lights to the Dragonfly. I almost said Firefly. Yes. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put a spotlight in there. There's no spotlights on this thing, huh? Well, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, old school? Good to see you, buddy. So what's up, Aaron? Have you ever seen people put helicopter bodies on ceilings fans? Yes, I did. I did. That looks awesome. I've seen a couple versions of that. It looks cool. I don't think I would do it to the Dragonfly just because it's so damn cool. But that opens up my thoughts and my mind to actually trying to get a 3D print of a Dragonfly, a file that I can print and make a cool ceiling fan because you guys know I'm an electrician. Well, if you don't, you know now. I've been an electrician ever since I was 17 years old. I started off wiring FedEx buildings and stuff like that. That's why you get your packages very late because I wired everything up wrong. No, yeah, that would be cool, man. I could see me doing a ceiling fan. That's a great idea. Great idea, old school. Please remind me of that again sometime in our chats. I'll put this up really quick and then we'll go on to the stream. Shane Shooter says, my first time here. What genre of nerd do you collect or like to talk about? For me, it's Marvel, Cartoon Turtles, G.I. Joe, and G1 Transformers. I like all of those, Shane. I do. I have a big turtle collection. I have dioramas that I built for the turtles. I have an awesome sewer diorama that you can go ahead and go through the channel and kind of take a look at. And we do everything. We do Marvel. We do Star Wars. We do the G. I do have G1 Transformers that I bring out on the show, and that's another thing. Perfect opportunity for me to talk about this. What you guys don't know is I have a shit ton of Transformer toys that I've been collecting over the past couple years that I've never opened, and we will open those and get into them. I just had so many things going on that I've kind of set some other toys behind, but I still do collect them. Another collection that we are going to get into this year is the Motu. I'm going to do a lot of Motu. Krusty Old Crow has been helping me vigorously obtain my collection of new He-Man figures and whatnot, and he has helped me out a lot. A big thank you, buddy. I want to thank you on live for helping me out with that so much. And I still have these figs in the box. I want to open them up. I want to build some dioramas for these things. I would like to do another turtle diorama too. That was really fun. Not necessarily not necessarily a sewer one, more of a I've done the sewer, I've done a rooftop diorama. I want more of like a streets. I've never done a street side diorama, so look forward to that coming out. And now with the 3D printing at my fingertips, I will be able to print out a lot more accessories as far as garbage cans and whatever catwalks that may be needed. Let's get back up to the stream, guys. And we'll go right here. All right. I want to get to a picture of this will work. Okay. This is something that I really didn't notice in the beginning when I actually purchased, when I actually made my purchase for the Dragonfly. You see how it's blacked out on top, and Lenny explains this when he's clipping in the wings and whatnot, that the black goes on top, and it's blacked out through the whole wing. I didn't realize it was blacked out on top, and actually, I really kinda like that. This Dragonfly is extremely different from our vintage Dragonfly as far as where everything is mounted, and that goes as far as the gunnery on it, the missiles, just a lot of components are in different areas or do different things. But in all the different aspects that they made to the Dragonfly, not one of them bugged me. There wasn't not a one that irritated me. In fact, I thought they were all really good enhancements that they made to make the classified such a special item that we're getting, you know. And we'll go back into here. Let me click. I don't even when I go back and forth from the screen, I hope that I don't know if you guys can see me moving around the cursor and whatnot, or if that even stays on the screen. But I'm clicking back and forth. I hope it stays on the screen steady. I guess I won't be able to really know until I rewatch the stream or whatnot. Click back to that tab. I assume that it's all staying up there. So like this gunnery imp the goodness, the ammo that loads into the side of the Dragonfly there and then sits. So the gun, which normally sat on the landing gear or the landing rig, and now is attached to the wing. That's different, but I'm really happy with that because on all my Dragonflies, that's the first damn part to break is that gun that sits on that landing rig. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you have it. The gun sits there and it pegs in and it's awful. It was an awful design. I never did like it. I'm looking at it right now. But I've glued like tons of those over the years. And you know, let me pop this up there really quick. Bobby Wald, with the Ghostbusters stuff coming up, are you going to do a Ghostbusters Firehouse diorama? That's something that I actually would love to do. I do have a passion for Ghostbusters. I have not picked up the new 3 3/4 that have come out, but I'm definitely eyeballing them, and I do want them. It's not on my immediate toy purchase yet. I have a few more fish to fry, and 3 Star Draw is not with us tonight, but Crusty Old Crow knows what I'm talking about. I am hunting down a couple Mythic Legions at Joe Fest and things like that. Mythic Legions, if they step up their game and get to the articulation that they need to be at, I'm definitely going to fall into that line. But I hope they do. I hope they step up their game. Like Ninja said, you got to step your game up and be with the times as far as articulation. You have to keep pace with everyone else, especially for the price point they hit on. Let's not drift off to that too much. Let's see here. Let's get back to this Dragonfly. And this was another great pick right here. Um, they loaded the missiles up. Everything's looking really good. Um, they're the cockpit and everything. And I believe it was somewhere around this point or whatnot that they started talking about the light system and whatnot. It was somewhere close to this. And my main my main concern was and then this is the only concern about this whole stream was they couldn't show us the lighting, and that's one of the things. BMac and Lenny, and we'll talk about that at the end here, on the release date and everything. But BMac and Lenny were, suggesting that they wanted to make sure things were okay. Okay. They had some little troubles here and there. And I think this may have been one of them. The lighting system in the cockpit. We were not able to see that, unfortunately, today. So, that was a letdown, but I'm pretty sure they're on top of it. Sounded like they were. Um it's just something that I really, really wanted to see, and I just didn't get to. So I'd say that was probably the one of the biggest letdowns, and of course, what they told us at the end of the stream, and we'll get to that here shortly. Here it is. There's a nice view of this side missile right here, and it looks good, but again, this is a totally different design from what we're used to. I like it. I do like the winch right here. Um, it was a really good attachment to have the winch on there like that. Uh, and to make space for an additional missile on the wing there on the very tip. I ran into this problem making my, in case you haven't, well, you might have seen it, the Firefly claw that I just made a few days ago. I had this problem, and my missiles were grouped together, and I just felt like it was too busy. It was too close. So putting this missile on the tip of the wing like that is a very good idea for maximum space, and it looks good. It's eye appealing. Um, Something that was very smart to get a little extra more room, so to speak, because we're already so busy with the missile canisters, attachments, and then the missiles that you see there. Let's see. We will go. Let's get into one more thing, and then we'll get into the figs. Trying to get this to the proper point. Okay, let's talk about this. All right, you see here when they brought out the propellers and everything, I really, really like this design. Okay, if you've never owned a Dragonfly, you know that the worst thing about them is the droop, the droop of the propellers that happens over time. It's gravity, man. It's gravity. It's plastic. It's old. They're gonna droop. Some droop more than others. I should know. I have three of them sitting behind me. Um, I honestly picked my best three that had the least droop, but I've seen them worse than that. And I've done everything from trying to set them upside down to all kinds of tricks using heat to try to straighten them out. Nothing seems to work good. I don't know what it is, but we're talking about the vintage one right now. On this newer one, I like the way these click in. Okay, I think that Hasbro should make an additional package, let's say an accessory package for this Dragonfly and future Dragonflies of extra propellers. These are the things that break the most. These are the things that sag over time. But with this design that we see here, I don't think we're going to have that problem. Um, it looks a lot better, just a lot better overall. I like the satisfying clicks, the way it inserts in. It's a two-piece component now, possibly three-piece component of the propeller system. All right, that's definitely what I wanted to see. I was praying. I was like, "Oh Lord, please don't ship the propeller in one piece where it just snaps on top." I hate that. And they did good. They did good by breaking it off. And like I said, Hasbro should do good by making additional blade packages because these things are going to break. They are going to fall. That would be the first thing that I think that would break if it fell. Or something that can easily accidentally get snapped, bent. Maybe I took my Dragonfly to the park and I left it in the car, and the next thing I come back, I'm in the back seat with the Dragonfly, and its wings are or its propellers are drooped down because I was an idiot. I left it in the car. I need new propellers. So these are things that may happen, and it'd be good. Yeah. Kamui yes, it is, man. In its defense, it is 40 years old. Yeah, my dragonflies are old, and they've held up. And when they're pumping GI Joe toys out, back in the day, I mean, maybe they did, but they didn't know we'd be like we are now. Like so many collectors, and it's just a great thing. I think they probably would have put a little more extra effort into the product back in the day if they knew how much it would be cherished as it is today, right? And I do cherish my toys. All right. So let's get into the next session here. We're going to we're going to check a few things out. These. All right. These these freaking missiles are awesome. Okay. The blast effects look great. I love them. You can move that cloud fire effect to the wing and have the missile so the missile looks like it already shot. Amazing, genius. He gave credit to one of the sculptors or assistant designers or whatever that came up with it. I forget his name. I would say his name. I should have wrote it down. I didn't. But yeah, genius idea. Looks great. I'm very, very happy. The the thing that I didn't like about the His Tank HasLab, we didn't get no blast effects. I didn't get no blast effects. You guys get blast effects? I think they hurt us. Hey, buddy. Sorry, guys. Say hey. Hey, guys. This is my son. He came to say hey. You playing? Huh? Oh, mommy says it's bedtime and Charlie don't want to go. I love you, buddy. Have a good night. That's my son. Uh, but yeah, great blast effects. I'm super stoked because it was one of the things we kind of missed out on with the his tank. I know some blast effects are are applicable, in the his tank. Like we've seen some work that we've already received. I'll pop this on here. And there's another picture there of it. It looked great, man. Old BMAC with the Cobra logo there. Yeah. Just a just a really great HasLab this is turning out to be. I get more pumped and more pumped. Honestly, when it first came out, I was like, "Oh, it looks cool, the figs are great." Um yeah, and I wasn't too pumped up about it. Why? Because I think I was more into my Cobra, his tank coming at the time. You guys got to think we ordered these dragonflies before we received our his tanks. Okay, so they say that as much as they say they don't want to bring up another HasLab when one's going, it happens all the time. So I was already thousands of dollars in to or Hasbro was in thousands of dollars into my pocket before I even received any one of these. So, but Hasbro's a big company; they're going to pull through, not like those other dreadful companies that you hear where they're doing starter up projects and they take all your money and then they just disappear. I've heard some horror stories off of Retro Blasting channel, and I'm sure you guys know who that is. It's one of the biggest toy tubers out there, and he'll tell you the horror stories. I've been watching him more recently, and this is the horror stories of people taking someone's money and then not producing a product. That's dreadful, horrible story, and it's such a punch in the gut. You guys know what I mean. It's that feeling that you can't shake. You know. Hopefully, those guys will be reimbursed. I'll put this up here. Bobby Walt says, hopefully the blast effects for the Stinger they correct so they have the smoke trailing fire. Yes, I totally agree with that, Bobby. That reversed blast effect that they were showing, and I think it was Punk. Punk seems to believe that they won't change it. He's like, they won't change it. I believe it was him. Don't quote me on it, but I hope Hasbro does, and in a sense, I kind of believe what Punk's saying, because they're only going to go so far, that like we've seen this with other weapons and blast effects and stuff, and you know, but yeah. All right. let's go ahead. We'll take a look. I'm gonna try to get to these dang figures. Let's take a look. This is where the batteries were gonna get inserted, okay? And that's the one thing why, like, holy crap, it would have took him 2 seconds, to pop in some batteries if this wasn't an issue and he could show us something. But obviously it's an issue. That's why things are kind of put on hold. And again, we're gonna get to that at the end of the stream. We're going to talk about that. You guys are going to hear my opinion on that. Um, but yeah, that's where the battery's going. It's a damn shame they couldn't light it up for us. It's something that I'm concerned about. But again, Lenny and B Mac very, trying to reassure us that things will go down like they should. Okay, I'm going to put my trust into them. I have since the toy line started, and Lenny he works hard. He does work hard at it, and, he has passion for it. So that's why I'm confident, with their decisions. Here's the 4 figures we are looking at, and, we have Wild Bill, Ripcord, Night Force Ripcord. Then we have Glenda, which, I found out is a variation of Scarlet Undercover. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. And then, we have Night Force Crazy Legs, man. These figs look good. These figs look good. We're gonna talk about them one by one really quick. Oh, let's say hi to Mr. Madgus. He says that unboxing has me so hyped to get my Dragonfly. Right? I feel you, bro. He says when you wait a year for your HasLab, you want it ASAP. This is very true. I have never in my life until the his tank because I wanted it so bad. Never in my life have I given up 300. Well, it was 1,000, like $1,000 worth of money, and then wait so long to receive something. And I would normally never do that. I'm just not comfortable with it. Like I was kind of upset when I bought a bunch of gridiron stuff, and then I found out that I didn't. I had to wait over 30 days to get it. I was kinda upset, but then I went back onto their thing, and there was a notice that they are behind on delivery, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. They did have it posted. I obviously didn't read it. My bad. When I got my gridiron stuff, I was happy, though. I was really happy with my purchase, even though it took a long time to get to me. I say that to say this, when I got my Hiss tank, holy crap, man. To this day is still one of my top-notch favorite toys. I look at it every day. I turn the lights on every day. I have it with my Cobra Army. It Even though the wait sucked, man, was it worth it. And when you get them in hand, oh boy, you guys know. I mean, I know a lot of you have these things and you know what I'm talking about. It is worth it, but never in my life did I imagine that I would do that. I did. I put my trust in the Hasbro. Hasbro has always been a big part of my life, and I feel really lucky and fortunate that it's pushing into my adult life now with this new classified collection that came out. And here we are. We have the back of the boxes lined up, and man, does this look beautiful. Okay. Um, God, it just amazing, amazing artwork. I did not expect to have these big full pictures on the back. I think it's great. I think it's really, really cool. They really hit it on the money with the packaging on this for me. A lot of people don't like the black dark packaging, and I don't know if the new boxes even have that look that are coming out now, but I don't think they do. So, but it looked really cool. Um, God, this all these characters look great lined up like that. And imagine this lined up, you know, on your shelf. These are in the back, and then you have your Dragonfly on display. What a beautiful, beautiful look that'll give off. Almost like the Dragonfly is settling on a final sunset for the day because it looks really warm and orange. Really good looking stuff. So again, they knocked it out of the park as far as I'm concerned with that. Looks really good. I'm trying to get to the point. I don't know if they do that later, where they actually line the boxes up. And I don't know if I will be able to find that because it was such a small increment. They actually line the boxes up. Lenny and BMAC are doing it, and they have a little trouble putting the numeric order in order, but it was a little comedic and it was interesting. It was a little fun moment that happened there that you were just you were just screaming at the phone or whatever you were watching it on at the time and like, "Oh man, you got them backwards. Put this one over here." Yeah, this is a bad shot of Wild Bill right here. Let's see if we can find something a little better. This is our Wild Bill, and let's see this is a little better right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So this is our Wild Bill, and man, I really really do like them. Uh, it's hard to see like right here, but if the detail that they put on the leather holsters and the gloves, there is a lot of immaculate fine-tuned detail on that, like an etching, and wow, it looks great. I zoomed in on it a few times. I took some screenshots and zoomed in, and man, because I'm blind as a bat, but man, did it look great. And I was like, wow, the effort that they put, the tooling that they put to make Wild Bill even more amazing. And they said that his vest does come off. The vest does come off, and he does have a name logo on his chest. So I thought that was another just great, immaculate detail that they're pumping out into these figs. Just looks really great, really great. And here's a good pic of Wild Bill with his hair sculpt. Again, the face sculpt is on point. I'm super, super satisfied with it. The mustache is perfect. Everything about this figure. Let's see. I'll put Bobby's comment up really quick. Bobby Wallet says, since we got the retro Coco, now there's hopes for everyone getting a retro cartoon accurate Wild Bill. Bobby, I think that's going to happen 100%. Again, because people like Wild Bill. Not everyone can get a HasLab. Not everyone is willing to put forth that money. Again, we talked about this, and I definitely see a Wild Bill coming out in retro. That's a definite. We'll see. We'll put Grievance up here. Grievance says, I missed out on the past HasLabs. I'm all in on next, even if just a trade for a hiss. LOL. Not a Rattler fan. LOL. I love the Rattler. I actually love the Rattler and the hiss. So that's why I'm putting all my money on the Rattler. Um, I do have a little insight on it. I'm It doesn't come from Hasbro, it comes from another source, that claims to be pretty tight with Hasbro. I am from upstate New York, but, I'm hoping. I'm hoping I I was told, over a year ago of what it might be, and, I'm just hoping it is, man. I hope it is. I hope so I can mainly so I can win my bet with Down South 77 now. Oh, don't let him. Hey, I just said that because he's not in the chat tonight. All right. So let's get on to I wanted to get to one more point, and we'll see. Again, my mouse is a glitchy mofo, so see if we can chime in on some certain key elements. This wasn't the one that I was looking for. Yeah, he has it in his hand, but what I really wanted to key in on is that gun. You see the gun in his holster. See if we can get that to load. Or I'm having a loading problem right now. Okay, we hit a commercial. Commercial break. And now you guys know I don't have premium. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can get this to
so we can take
nice.
it up during flight school and everybody else is learning.
Nice. We're in the
have to
play
take
mode right now. Hang on, guys.
Tension.
Put his feet
All
up.
right.
Yep.
Yep. And then just make
We'll just pause this. All right. So I don't know if you guys could hear their commentary there of them talking about the actual fig. But we're going to work around that. All right. Sorry guys. Sorry. This is my first time sharing the screen, so I'm getting used to it. But that the pistol that he came, or the revolver that he came with, was awesome. Okay. And again, I can't really home in on the actual picture where he was showing the actual revolver, but we can see it in the holster right there. And it was cool, man. They had there was a little inlay on the handle and whatnot. And they even went through some extra effort, to make the tooling on that just a little bit better, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, Mr. Mad Gus. Yeah, I would like to think the same thing too. I'm trying to get your comment up there. He says, "I'm confused. Me to hear them say these are not the finished product. These things should be all buttoned up by now." And Mr. Magus, yes, they did say that, and especially let's slick over to the next figure here. And especially since when they brought out the next figure. Oh, wait. This is classic. Okay. We'll go ahead and play this. And I don't even know if I'm allowed to play these dang things or not. Oh well, we'll get it. Whatever. I get a copyright. Oh well, whatever. Let's see if this will
Can
play.
put them all together to make a picture.
So yeah,
figure out what order it's in.
Watch this. This is when they're trying to put the boxes in order.
I think this
we're gonna try to.
One goes in the middle.
Does it go in the middle?
Does it go in the
You
middle?
are right.
Was it? Nope. I think.
Was
Yeah.
I think you had it.
I'm never right. So.
Nope. You had it.
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
This is the first time for everything.
Nope.
This was entertaining.
Nope.
Wild Bill goes over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Nope.
Still wrong.
This is hard, guys. We're doing it backwards.
Yeah,
We're staring at
we're
ourselves.
like looking
And
at
again,
the prompter.
in their defense.
I
Yes,
suppose
look
I
at
could have
that.
just put them in number
That's
order.
awesome.
That would have made
It looks
sense,
like a
right?
really good book.
It does.
You know what I mean?
I want to read
In their defense, I can understand how that would be difficult doing it backwards and whatnot. And not to mention, let's put in the live stream effect. Anytime you're doing a live stream, it's very easy to get sidetracked and to forget what the important factors that you want to say, and things don't go perfect on lives, and that's why we enjoy watching live streams. That's why we're watching a live stream right now, to see how bad Aaron will mess up all night. But it was entertaining. I like it. Now, I really love the way these side packages look with just all the dragonflies in the background and whatnot, and coming out of like a sunset. That is really, really good. And if you didn't want the elongated version that we looked at earlier of all the boxes, you could do a more shorter version and still have artwork from all 4 boxes. So it was really smart of them. Yeah, con whistles. Yeah, that's funny, dude. They should have put in the Benny Hill sound effect. That would have been perfect. Yeah. So I guess this screen share is going well. Sorry guys if I glitched up a little bit here and there. Let's get on to the next figure. Okay. I want to get to let's see here. I keep trying to slowly move my mouse and I keep getting shots of the back of the figure for some reason. Sorry guys. Take me a minute here. It'll pop up. All right. That is an awful shot. So let's go ahead and get something else. All right. So we'll go back here. So this was our ripcord, okay? And that's an awful shot too. This is our ripcord, and like we were just talking about earlier, this is not the final product of these figures, okay? And what we're talking about is Lenny, especially on this figure, he mentioned that ripcord is not going to have that sheen that we're seeing. I'm trying to get a closer picture of it. There you go. Okay. So we'll go from this pick. He has like a sheen to him almost. And Lenny assured us that that was not the final product. And he is going to have a flatter look. Okay. Maybe a satin or a flat finish. Period. Hey, thank you, Mr. Mad. Thank you, Mr. Mad Gus. That's very nice of you. Thank you, guys. I will get better. I know Punk's a pro at this, and even Pop Blender and Darren have already been sharing screens. This is the first time I've done it, so working on it. But yeah, man, I was so glad that Lenny, brought up the fact because I was like, man, he looks really shiny. I was like, damn, I don't think that'll be too hyped for my Night Force, to have all that sheen and everything. And I was so glad when he said that they are going to do a flatter version of that. So again, Lenny being upright with us, as truthful as he can be. You got to congrats the guy for just things that there's certain things he can't talk about and certain things that he should talk about. He needs to talk about. That was one of them. Let's talk about this. This is the backpack that comes with ripcord, and I am so stoked. This has got to be the first backpack that opens up in the entire line. Somebody please say something if I'm wrong, but I was very impressed. I didn't know the backpack was going to open up and store gear. And actually, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful idea that they take further. It's awesome, man. To have an actual backpack on a 6-inch figure that I can go and throw some whatever in there, guns, knives, blast effects, whatever, man. Give me more of these. Holy crap! Give me a damn variety of them in a freaking accessory pack, and I'll buy it up all day for all my figs. Great idea. Looks awesome. Hands down, credits to the sculptor and who designed that. It's a parachute backpack. Nice. But still, I mean, so versatile to like whatever you want to put in there. Freaking awesome. Very stoked to see that. That's something I didn't know about. I don't know if you guys did and he goes and puts it on him and everything. It looks really good. Credits to Lenny for fumbling through these figures and doing this stuff on a live. It can be very nerve-wracking. We all mess with our figures, but to do it on a stressful when thousands and thousands of people are watching you. So yeah, very good. Very good credits to that. Can understand how it's difficult. Because I do it in my reviews all the time. And again, we'll get this. There's our ripcord. Standing proud. And again, you can see the sheen and whatnot. It's going to be flat. So no worries about that. All the webbing does come off and whatnot. And I believe they said that through all the figures that all the webbing does come off. And it's removable and whatnot. Very versatile stuff. Trying to get, hang on. God, we got to find that helmet, guys. All right. That's not it. I've tried to click on this helmet twice, and it always takes me to that scene for some reason. That is a small picture of it. Wow. Just won't let me chime in on that for some reason. There we go. Okay, sorry guys. This helmet, man, that's another thing. When I seen this, I was like, oh boy. I was like, this helmet looks great. Of course, the visor and everything. The sheen's really good on a visor, and that's the only thing where I would want a high sheen on. Looks great. Have not seen this helmet in the line, and I believe Glenda is coming with something similar to that helmet. Of course, she would, being co-pilot and all. We'll get into here, and honestly, we're gonna go into Glenda here really quick. There's another one I wanted to bring up before we get there. It's got the nice goggles on there, looking good, looking really good. Here's a pic with the helmet on. Yeah. I'm stoked for Ripcord, man. There he is with the breather apparatus, helmet. Oh my goodness, man. Does he look good? Looks like a Night Force pilot through and through. I'm really, really happy with this. It's going to make a great addition to the collection. Let me shuffle over to comments. Yeah. Mr. Madga says, I love the fact that it snaps on and off. Yeah. Very cool. And let's put this up here really quick. Bobby Walt says, I would like to see them bring back the selfie series, but with the option of having your head on Cobra Troopers or Steel Brigade. That would be awesome. And that would be really cool because Steel Brigade was that fig that you could order back in the day that was supposed to represent yourself. All right. Makes perfect sense for the selfie. And they just need a better scanning device to scan the pictures or whatnot, and to make a better looking selfie. I know they can. That technology is constantly just coming up, so I know they can do better now than they could 2 years ago. Conhuesos is on top of it with download the app to 3D map out your face, send it off. I've never dipped into that. That's something I might take a look at one day for sure. Thank you for mentioning that, buddy. I'm not too hyped to get an action figure of myself, but It is cool. I'm just an ugly mug, so. All right. All right, here she is. Here is the rave that we have all been waiting for, the Glenda figure. And nice. I got a nice little awful shot there. Hang on. Of Lenny's hand. Lenny's hands look great, by the way. I bet he uses like cocoa butter and shit. All right, here you go. Lenny's gonna kick my ass when I meet him one day because of all the crazy shit I say about him and to him. I hit Lenny up asking for a job one day. I said, "Hey Lenny, how about you let me come work for Hasbro and I'll build another commercial. Hang on." I said, "How about you let me work for Hasbro and I'll come build you like diorama play sets for Hasbro." And I got like 30 ideas already written down. I will share with you guys. And he never answered back. He's probably like, "Who's this guy?" And I signed it with I said my name was Mr. Confident. So I was being a smart ass on Instagram and a private message, and I think it went a little too far, and he didn't think it was funny. Here, let's skip out of that. Here's, see all these commercials and stuff. All right, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. It's loading. Loading.
She has, or you can take the hairstyle off. Put it on. I like the hair on there.
Lenny likes to put the hair on there. That's just the way he is. All right. This is our Glenda. A lot of people had a lot to say about this. They were upset. They didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was. She came from the 25th anniversary or the comic series, something like that. You know, obviously wasn't one of our cartoon regulars, but you know, I learned to find out that it's a variant of Scarlet. It's like Scarlet Undercover, I guess. We'll kind of click through. She does look good. All right. I do like the colors. I love the blue, white. I love the headset. It's going to be a good figure, man. I've seen worse figures. I'll tell you that. So, you know, to the people that were complaining so much about her, you know, she's going to fill out the 4 figures in the wave that comes with this. I think fairly decent. And I made jokes about like, shit, I keep clicking on the worst things. Hang on. You know, I made jokes about her and how I was gonna sell the extra figures of her and stuff. But wow, why does it keep doing that? All right. Let's go to this. Look at her with her pilot helmet on there. I mean, it's a little blurry of a picture, but she looked really good. I was impressed with it. What's up, War Chest Full of Toys? You're a member, man. You must have been gifted or something. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we started up the membership yesterday. I turned it on yesterday, so it's all good. What's that you say, Mr. Mad Gus? I thought that was an attack on Viper Island. Who would attack Viper Island? Never. Never. Let's see what War Chest has to say up here. Pop them up. I kind of wish they wouldn't do an unboxing so we can be blown away when we get the mail like Xmas. Also, Crazy Legs rocks. I didn't feel the other figs were good. Not polished at all. So, yeah, I feel you there on War Chest on that. And it is good to be surprised. I think the anticipation and just the pump it, I mean they just got to show us, And I think also Hasbro they know that immediately when these go out and they're shipped out that like the toy tubers are trying to pump out the first video. So I think that Hasbro does the first unboxing to just make sure that everyone knows what they're getting. They're working hard. They're trying to show you what they worked hard at. They're gonna do their first initial unboxing. Hasbro will because they feel like that they're doing it the most proper way or how it should be done in their eyes. And again, I can understand the we should be able to get surprised and all that. Yeah. We're gonna get into that here shortly. I'm gonna wrap it up here shortly, guys. We're gonna get to the other couple figs, and then we will move on from there. We'll wrap things up. Let's take a look. Some of the but yeah, War Chest says sucks. They have moved it back. I wonder if we will get it before Halloween. We're about to talk about that. I'm gonna pop this right up there real quick. War Chest brought up another little, and I keep preaching it. We need 2 HasLabs per year. I believe that would be doable. Um, only because there's some. I only say that because there's so many damn vehicles, man. So many vehicles and so much good stuff that they can pump out. I would rather them lessen the account of figs that we get per year, and I already know that we are getting less this year than we were last year, but I'd rather them lessen that up than not have more vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I want vehicles are a big part of GI Joe. It was an amazing part of it, actually. All right, this is it, man. Crazy legs, crazy legs. A lot of people were super hyped for this. Some people weren't hyped at all. Again, with the sheen and everything, Lenny said, like he said with the with Ripcord, he said that it would not have a sheen on them. That they will be done in a flat black color. All right, so I'm good with that. I I'm I think they need to be a more flat. They're too shiny. This is Night Force, man. Undercover ops, dark, all that. So we're looking at him right out of the pack. Lenny pulled him out of the package here. He's still in the plastic. You can see he comes with some nice guns. Damn, I forget the name of that. That is a sweet, sweet gun. I forgot what they were calling it. Um, I think the highlight for me is when I seen him is that red hat. And Lenny was telling us, he was telling us about the red hat and that stick right here. So that it's a way to it's a parachute packer person or something, and it's a way to identify them in the military. Like if you wear a certain color or something, then somebody knows what you are, like on a ship deck or just in the wherever they may be located. So I thought it was cool. Obviously, and Lenny brought this up. Um, Lenny brought this up that they do research as far as like military and whatnot. um, they have some insight from military people or things in that aspect, which I've never heard them talk about before. So it's cool that they are reaching out to different links to get uh the more accurate more accurate on the figures that they're producing and have more purpose to them. Let's see if we can get some other pictures of him to come up really quick. can get this. Let's see if I can get this to click in and play.
And then the mag that comes out. It's nice about this accessory, it's very sturdy. I'm going to be showing you guys as many sturdy accessories as possible.
Right there, so
and here we
Almost
go.
like we've been listening. We
Yeah.
understand.
I clicked on right before he said what it was, but it was definitely a we'll click on here really quick.
Very specs. So to
Makes
speak.
sense.
Forget
It's
the
fine.
name of
We'll
the
have to
gun, but I really
also
want
ask
to
one of our behind this camera people who likes to
just take a
jump out of planes.
Take a minute.
If you've ever seen anybody with parachute hats?
hopefully my
out.
internet
Yeah.
will play it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's awesome. All right. So here's his backpack. As you can see here, with the cord, doesn't connect to the helicopter. It's not that kind of helicopter. And then here is his SMG.
So we did get a nice backpack
with the folding backstop, which is
said it was a SM
really cool. Let me do that
something.
again for
God,
the
it was
camera.
glitchy.
You guys
Sorry, guys. Let me go back and turn this off for a second, or pause it for a second.
Super fun.
Anyways, I was super hyped. I think that gun is great for him. It's a new addition. I love the hat. I love all that. I love the little buckle, on his webbing. Just a lot of cool stuff that we really haven't seen yet. Yes, yeah, the gun with the bending stock. Let's see that. Yeah, I believe it was that one. Yeah, that was the first gun with bending stock. Yes, Mr. Madgus, thank you. That was a definite point that I wanted to bring up. That was super cool, man. I would like to see that gun more. It looked great. It looked great. Let's see if we can roll on to the there we go. Click this up here. Hopefully it comes up the way I want it to. Yeah, great picture. All right. So yeah, there he is. He's got his helmet on with the goggles. He looks like he's a skydiving parachute person, man. He's about to jump out of a freaking helicopter, plane, or whatever. It's what Crazy Legs does, man. He's a freaking parachute guy. And man, he looks really good there. And if you are familiar with the vintage Crazy Legs, I apologize. I do have one somewhere. He's not in this room. He's in another toy room. There's multiple toy rooms in this house now. But yeah, the original Crazy Legs, I can remember, he was later on the line. He had that gray and red look. So will they do a retro card of Crazy Legs? Very, very possible. It is very possible. You could probably see him come out in the line on a numbered classified line too. That's very possible. You might see him in that red and gray traditional get up. Here's one thing that I have not been seeing is parachutes. Where are the parachutes? Please leave a comment if I missed out on that somehow and we already have some kind of parachute, but I don't believe we do. It's something that I may work on making or developing, but I can see it being a problem with the weight of the figure if it was actually functional. But hear me out on this, guys. You remember back in the day, we had those little army men. Okay, you bought them, you fold them. They came folded up. They had a little parachute. All right, you would chuck them up in the air. Okay, if you were lucky, the dang thing would open up and you'd watch it float down. And if you were like me, you thought that was so cool that you would do it probably 40 more times that day. All right. Not saying that I would go out and do it all the time, but oh Lord, if they had a parachute that would maintain my 6-inch figure and I could chuck it up in the air one good time, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I definitely would. It might be cool. It might be fun. I could see like a parachute hanging from my ceiling with a fig attached. I'm down with that. I do have parachutes from the vintage line that came with my Sky Striker. Okay, I'm lucky. I have a couple of those that are still actually in great condition, and those are really, really hard to find because most of them turn to dust. I don't know. I've seen them where you can't even touch them half the time. So that would be cool. I want to see some parachutes of some kind, especially a Cobra parachute. I'm gonna try to design something, but again, that's something that's hard to pull off. I can understand, and that's maybe why it hasn't been done yet. Okay. Maybe. All right. So let's do some recap here. Let's see. Let me go through the stream, make sure I didn't miss anything too crazy. All right. All right. So let's remove this for a second. We'll do some talking. Okay. It was a great stream. They surprised us with it. I was glad. Again, thank you, Bobby Wald, for telling me about that stream. I probably would have never even latched onto it in time to do this live tonight, so we can go over some aspects and stuff. Okay, with the stream again, let's go over my main concerns. My main concerns right now is the illumination in the cockpit and the lights. For some reason, they cannot battery power it up for us. I'm imagining it only takes like 2 or 3 double A's, triple A or whatever. And they're having some issues. Okay. Lenny brought this up towards the end of the stream. And he's got some issues that they would rather prolong it a couple more months and solve these problems and have it come out like the his tank, which is absolutely freaking perfect. There was very, very few problems with that. I know because I watch all the damn Facebook and all the social media on it, and there was hardly anything for anyone to complain about. And if they did, Hasbro would fix it. Hasbro sent out new parts, new components to anyone that had a problem. Very happy with that. And in that being said, they gained my respect from the way they handled themselves with this His Tank HasLab. I'm totally faithful that they will pull the Dragonfly together. And at the same time, as I want my Dragonfly so bad right freaking now, I want it this summer like they promised. I'm willing to wait a couple extra months for them to sort their issues. Sort them now, Lenny. You're right. You're right to hold it back and work these problems out. And all that is a good sign of leadership, of someone that wants to put out a product that he can stand behind that's top-notch quality. So as much as we hate it, as much as we got to wait a little longer, I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. It's worth it, and I'm glad because this happens on my job site sometime. Sometimes I do remodeling. I'm an electrician. I fix homes. There is nothing that I cannot do to a home. I do tile. I do trim. I do carpet. I do hardwood. Anything. I build decks. I build houses. Whatever you can think of, a house, I do it. Sometimes I got to take a little longer in my project because we ran across some problems or we tore apart a house and the house had some issues that we need to deal with so they don't have future problems. All right. And that I can imagine that same thing goes on with toy building. Okay. And I'm proud of Lenny for stepping aside and his whole team and taking the time and to make sure that we're getting it 100% absolutely great product. Okay. I definitely wanted to put that out there. War Chest Full of Toys says I'm kind of glad Emily is not on the live streams. I know I'm an ass, but the new guy is solid. And BMAC, we were talking about that. His name's BMAC. He's from the Transformer marketing, I believe. Don't quote me. I think. So I was saying this in the beginning of the stream. BMAC and Lenny, you can see that like they click. All right. BMAC and Lenny talk a lot. They conversate a lot. It's like me with my buddies, 3-star draw and Crusty Old Crow. We know how to make room for each other. We have differences, but you can tell that we click, you know, we have respect for each other. And you could tell that was very apparent. Nothing against Emily. Emily does great at marketing. But when they're showing the toys, and this is the second live that we've seen where Emily wasn't there, and again, I'm sure she's great at what she does, but sometimes when there's 3 people talking and they all want to get their points out, it's easy to overlook certain things that you want to talk about or whatever. I think on something as big as a HasLab and Hasbro talking about it, there should only be 2 people out there. I know they sometimes bring out the not the creator, the artist or will sculptor. Sometimes they'll bring out the sculptor and whatnot, and that's okay. And normally they don't say too much, until they're asked the questions or whatever. But I think with three people, it's a little too much, and the 2 was a lot better for me, especially in the last. BMAX cool. BMAX he gets a big thumb up for me. Um, they you can tell they get along. They really click, and I appreciated that. Will Emily be back? I'm not sure. Is she still in marketing? As far as I know, I made some nasty jokes saying she got fired. I was just kidding to I was getting the crowd fired up in one of their live streams because so many people were asking, "Where's Emily? Where's Emily?" I was like, "I don't know. She got fired." Joking around. Of course, I don't know that. I don't work at HasLab. I'm just a damn toy tuber. All I do is tear apart HasLab stuff and try to make it better. actually, I didn't take apart the His tank because it's perfect. I will take apart the Dragonfly. We're gonna do some stuff to it, and we're going to end it. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so that all brings us all the way to the release date, which we heard there towards the end, which we've kind of been touching base on. Obviously, they said that it's going to be more towards fall, winter time. Okay, I know somebody already mentioned. Do you think we'll have it by October? I doubt it, man. I honestly doubt it. I truly think that we're gonna get it in December. Um, Only because I know that if they weren't able to show us the illumination and the figs that they had were still shiny and that they were going to be different, that what we seen, that box that they opened, it's not the final product. Okay, we're not far from the final product. There's just one more tweak glitch that Lenny's obviously going to run through. I'm happy. I'd rather him tweak it now, fix it now, Lenny, than to have any problems with our HasLabs that have been perfect so far. Pretty much perfect. All right. He's putting a lot of effort into it. I have a lot of respect for the man, more so than I ever did after the live stream today. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good for us. It's good for Hasbro. I'm excited, man. But yeah, I'm saying December. That's I'm just gonna put it up there because that's my worst expectations. If we do get it before that, I'll be stoked. But I'm already brought myself to the conclusion. That's when we got the His tank. Okay. If it comes out in December, then the next Hasbro can project a more believable release date for the next HasLab that's going to come out. Okay. If they keep falling on December, I'm fine with that. That's Christmas time. Good stuff. I'll take that. Conway, Whistles, thank you. Thank you guys. We're wrapping things up now. And thank you for joining me on my first live stream. A lot of you became members tonight. That is great. Grievance, thank you so much, bro. You're the man. Everyone, go hop over to Grievance channel. Grievance, you put your channel up there one more time for us, buddy, please. Can you please punch it in one more time? I want to show it at the end here. And y'all go check that out. Man, thank you for all the support. You guys are great. Thank you for sticking it through my glitchy ass screen shares. I'll get better as we go, I promise. And thank you for becoming members. You'll see that my membership is going to go far, man. You're definitely going to get, your buck worth out of my membership because I give shit away all the time, and that's going to be a big part of you guys receiving free stuff from me is to be linked into that membership now. And again, you're going to see comedy outtakes and just crazy stuff, especially with, I'm about to go to Joe Fest. I'm about to meet every toy tuber that is going to be there. And you better bet your bananas that we're going to have some wild times that I necessarily can't put on regular YouTube. So if you guys get what I'm saying, you join the membership, there's going to be a little extra in a couple weeks. And we may see some goofy stuff. All right, which I know I would love to see. so yeah. Now everyone's gonna be dodging my camera. They won't even know. I'm gonna have those little itty bitty cameras like mounted on my sunglasses and stuff. They won't even know when I'm recording. All right. Grievance says dick. Hang on. Grievance, where's your yes? Here it is. before I start putting up stuff like that, hang on. Let's put up the important stuff. Everyone, this is Grievance channel, the real Grievance. All right, he just started. Go check it out. He's really big in the toy fellowship, and I believe that we're trying to promote the fellowship now instead of community. I think it just sounds better, and that's what we are. We're a friendly fellowship. A brotherhood is basically what you're joining when you guys get on these live streams and associate with us. And you'll see that there are other toy tubers, and we all kind of congregate, talk to each other. We respect each other, and it's great. It's we try to stay drama free, and we try to stay on topic of the things that we truly love, and that's our passion for toys that makes us feel good. It brings us back to our childhood memories of when we felt safe. We felt like there was no worry in the world, and even though we have to deal with the the uh, the reality of the world now because we're grown adults, we can also have fun with our hobby that we loved so much as children, and we can also invest a little more time and money into it, and that's what makes things interesting and fun. So hey guys, I appreciate you sharing the night with me. War Chest, War Chest, bless your heart. Gifted 5 Aaron the Toy Enhancer memberships. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. You're the man. Thank you guys so much. It was great. I'm glad we finally got the membership going. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. You're totally great. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. There you go. All right, Grievance. I'm hopping over to your channel, bro. I'm gonna go check it out. Woody said you got to put up some more content. Me and Woody Triple Two are gonna be watching you like a hawk. All right, 80s Toy Boy. I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying to kill it for you guys. All right, we got some interesting stuff coming up along with Joe Fest and whatnot. And remember, I will be going live at crazy times because of that. And we'll put together some good content for you guys. All right. I even have a new cosplay. All right. I'll give you guys one more on the way out, a little sneak peek on my my cosplay. If you don't mind my messy hair and all that, hang on. Let me sneak it on for you guys. Maybe I'll have this done in time. It's Viper time, baby. The Viper costume is coming along quite lovely. Maybe Punk will slip into it. I doubt it. It's definitely a high dollar costume. Maybe when Punk tries on the helmet, he'd be like, okay, fuck it. I'll do it for 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, guys. Again, thank you. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for staying with me all night, and y'all have a good evening. Drive safe. Have a good Wednesday. And I'll catch you on the next time.